That's nice coffee. I'm liking that. That's good. They didn't over vanilla it. McDonald's really sugary dudes you up. This other cunt, he just like gives you a little taste of it. You know what I mean? Just like a little sexifying of it. It's cheaper too because you don't have to pay for the triple shot. I'm gonna have to get my coffee from those other Mexican cunts more often. All right, let's keep going. Occasionally, I just like to stop and observe. You know, when you're traveling, sometimes it's like you move a lot, you don't notice something until you stop. So I just stopped. I see nothing apart from a lovely little island over there. It looks like there's a couple islands. I mean, it may not even be an island, but it looks like a little oasis island. Got an idea for that one. But anyway, we'll come back here. I see cocoa growing. It's giving me like Africa energy. What's up, Mimi? You haven't been to the channel since I purged everyone. Do you want to be a mod? You can be a mod of the Discord, but you don't have to be a mod here. I think you kind of get the tone, but I also want you to be able to relax. So if you just want to goof off, I'll give you the diamond. If you want to feel powerful, I'll give you the mod. You just got to know, the mods here will have responsibilities. So, like, Discord mods are it's a little bit more relaxed because there's no time limit, right? I got 3 mods right now. I do 90% of the moderation, right? I don't need a mod, but I like you and I want to help you. So if being a mod here helps you train your management skills, I'd love to help you do that. So we can treat it like a fun experiment. But also, it might get awkward because I might have to say, yo, do this. And then you'll be like, fuck, that was rude. And then we talk about it later. But if that's the kind of relationship you don't want to have with me and you just want to be like, yo, he's that funny cunt or that guy I hang out with occasionally, then that's cool. I don't need you to be my mod. That's why I wanted to say it. And yeah, whatever I like is whatever is going to make you happiest to exist in this space. Because what I'm most interested in is what you want to get out of this space. So how about we do it like this? You're a mod today because you've been doing shit in Discord. Next time you come in, I'm going to strip you back down to nothing. And I'm going to decide whether you're a mod or a VIP on the day. And we're gonna treat it on an as-needed basis rather than trying to make arbitrary rules, so we can put that to bed and move on. See, we work well together because it's not that complicated when you know someone that well. And what do you think? Manager of the hard cats, queen of the cats, pussy princess, whichever title you prefer. You know what's even smarter, Mimi? Do you know what I just did to you then? It's a technique. I'll give you a clue. I gave you a specific tactic. I didn't mean to. Oh, wow, look at this, Mimi. Look how beautiful this is. Let's take a moment to stop, guys. Let's stop the analysis. Let's take in. We're going nomad. We're setting the scene. We are the skeleton with sheep arms, a Windows 95 Bliss wallpaper desk, chest. You can't see it behind my armor. I would take it off to show you guys, but I've learned the hard way. You die. This isn't fuck around time. We're nomad. If we die out here, we lose everything we're on our person. I ain't fucking losing everything on my person again. I ain't dying again. I'm level 11. We get into level 30. I'm finding the desert for Kia. Kia wants a desert. She wants to find it through the nether. I'm going to find it on the fucking land like an old school motherfucker. I'm listening to country music and I'm going to go looking by myself. One man, one boat, one girl, one cup. Oh, wait. Two girls, one cup, one man, one boat. So go get your friends and bring them in. Whoever you are listening, if you can hear me, you're about to have a good time. I know before it was depressing, but that's the way life goes. You get the downs, you get the ups. And to be honest with you, if I was you, I would leave when the downs happen. Unless you want to be part of the really hard cats, the ones that are bonded with me like that. Or you can just be one of the fun cats. There's tier of cat. It's like a pyramid scheme. The end tier is you eat my ass. Mariano's there. He loves it. If you're out there, you fucking ashy asshole, you owe me another rim job. Mimi, not only is there like copper armor and copper weapons, they're amazing, and I would gush about them, but I've already done it, so because we're nomad, I can't. I might get hit by a shark here, I'm already at risk. But long story short is, you can have it be brown, tarnished, or fully green, and you can make like lovely latticing and all this kind of shit. It's very, very, very cool. If you would ever like to rejoin the realm, you're still in it. I started a realm called Catopia, and it's within the realm. They said I had 3 worlds, so I started a world called Catopia. It's really randomly blessed because we have a monster spawner. You'll know what this means. We have a monster spawner really near the base. I found it, Shokia. There was an emerald there. The base mountain I landed in front of looked like a sphinx, and I wanted to make a cat statue anyway, so I'm turning it into a sphinx of Coco. Kia built an ice dragon. We've got lots and lots of resources. Like we're on the mountains, but then right next to us is a village where they grow pumpkins and shit. So we have like a village where we've done a raid where we had to defend the villages and shit. There's also like a nether portal where right underneath us the netherworld's pretty sick. And then there's also like, there's sort of like this reefy stuff. So Kia's found tropical fish. Do you know what I mean? Like Kia's already sussing it out. But basically like we've been wandering around and going, holy shit, that's right here. Wow, that's there. This is all right here. Like we happen to find like a nexus of awesome shit. So I haven't really had to wander because I just landed and looked up and said, fuck yeah, I'm on the beach next to a mountain and there's skiing over there and the beach here. This is like Cali. So I basically just like fucking said right here. And I started to build a cat statue. I looked up, saw a sphinx. I said, fuck yeah. So Kia's kind of taken this idea of a Zelda fort and built tanks. And there's like copper sort of like, there's copper latticing is what I would call it. And I've put some in the back garden. So if you look on my Instagram, you'll see a little photo of what I did. And then I've advanced it since then. And it's quite fun because the copper is everywhere. So think of it this way. The game's been out for a while. Everyone knows you go to the deepest layer, right? Boring. Now, some of the best shit is right on the top. Right on the top. It's everywhere. And it's so versatile. You can do so much with it. And it's one of the really good gears to have because like iron, it took forever to get to the iron. The copper's everywhere. It's basically as powerful as iron, just less durable. So think of it now, you don't have to use a stone weapon anymore. You only have to use a stone until you can get to copper. Then you upgrade to copper. Maybe then you upgrade the copper to iron, then you upgrade the copper to diamond. It's got a progression much closer to what humans actually went through. Now they're adding spears in the next update, apparently Kia was saying, which sounds crazy because imagine you can get a bunch of wood, carve a bunch of spears, get some metal, now you got metal tip spears. Now you can throw them. Now you can use it as a stab or a throw. Now I can go up and stab a pigman or get into a tower that we just built, and now we can play tower defense. This is blowing my mind how deep this is. I played this months ago, and it's changed a lot since then. I mean, and look at my drip. I mean, come on. Look at my drip. If you go, look, I don't have to show you my drip here. I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm a nomad. I haven't even built a shield. I've realized I've wandered out without a shield. Habit would be not proud of me. I have to remember how to make a shield. First thing we got to do is set up a mini base, set up a furnace and a crafty station at the first lovely place we see. We'll call it a mini base home. and we're going to set up some way to make a shield. If anyone knows how, I'll take your advice, please. So Mimi, rather than me telling you any more, why don't we do this? Next time you feel like you need to look at something beautiful, why don't you just log into Minecraft and wander around? You don't have to talk to me or Kia. You can just wander in and out. This lovely person named Stinky Bird Binky came in, and they just immediately left the base and wandered in the first direction they found. They got a boat and they just wandered off. They played for like 2 hours. I didn't see them. Come on, 2 minutes. I showed them around a little bit. They immediately left and said they needed dinner. I said it was the tour, wasn't it? It's because I took you around. I took you away from being a nomad. They're like, no, I just need to eat. I'll come back. They never came back. Haven't seen them since. They'll be back. You know what I mean? They want to be a nomad. And so my whole thing with this now, we used to try and follow each other around. It was stressing me out. If you guys want to do that, I'm so happy to see it. But like today, Kia and I went to the Nether. I got my guts up, did it. I died. I said, I can't do it again. I left that mission to Kia. I went immediately to start digging my statue again because I'm like, that's what I want to do right now. Kia wants to go to the Nether. I'm not there yet. I need to go on this mission first because I'm like, every time I go down, I learn something. But I can't just go back down to hell every day. I feel like a failure when I die. It took me months of failing and dying to realize that I just can't skip to the end game and expect to pass it and not wonder why. I don't know how to build a tool if I've never started with sticks. And I'm like, I have to treat this. If I'm not going to Google it, I have to basically go up the ladder bit by bit and go, right. That's how I dye the bed. I had dye in my inventory. I had the wool, I had the bed there already. Bang, bang, boom. Now I can make Kia a colored bed. I made Kia a jukebox out of copper. Well, not really. I built copper blocks next to it. And then I put a jukebox in the middle with little copper grate things on it. So we had a little dance party. It's on the Instagrams. But what I'm saying is, you can join and be a fucking nomad. If you want to join and literally say, hi, bye, and wander off into the distance and fucking build a hill of farts, I don't give a shit. If I never get to find your home and I'm not allowed there, that sounds awesome. To me, I would love to have you guys play in my sandbox. The trick is, I just don't want to let anyone play inside me anymore. There was a while, you know, it's probably me. There was a while there where I was just letting anyone come inside me. Basically, if you came in the room, I was an open gate. You could just come right in, you know? So I was sitting here like this, and people were just kind of coming in and going, you know, they were starting off being like, oh, what's this hard cats? Yeah, I'll take a little bit of that. Oh, what's that? A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Whoa, I can get my whole bar. You know, people going shoulder deep, and I'm like, bro, just because you can, you know, spit on it first. Give me a hawk tour at least. Give me a hawk tour biddy before you shit on my titty, motherfucking. Don't act so shitty. Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit weird. Then I was going to say today, I cut that word off, and I just mean forever. So why don't we just wander on through? Mimi gets it, just because you can. This is what I love about. Hang on, guys, hang on. Excuse me. That's what I love about Minecraft. Look at this natural seam. I want to explore. It's like I see a crack and I want to know what's inside of it, you know? And then I see a lovely little bird flying around near it. I think I'm not alone. I think that bird wants to know what's in the crack. And then as you look closer, check it out. That crack has got pussy. No wonder I wanted that crack. It's got pussy. Guys, we've found the pussy crack. The hard cat's pussy crack. Now, that needs to be over the top of the mountain, maybe, like in Hollywood-style lettering. Do you reckon anyone could build me the hard cat's pussy crack, like hard cat's Hollywood sign? Sort of like, you know, Hollywood, it just says hard cats only. Would anyone be up for that? The hard cat's pussy crack, hard cats only clap. Now, it's on the clip, so at least now we know. All the ideas are getting clipped, and then we can spread them out amongst the people, and then whoever wants to get inside, I guess if you want to come inside, we can do it on an interview-based process. Some of you pre-vetted. Mimi, you can come inside me anytime you want. Honestly, if you want to come inside me, I would be like so excited. I don't even know how excited I'd be, but I just know that I would be gushing like a wet grandpa, just like absolutely, oh, just wet grandpaing it all over my tits, all over my Milky Wilkies. Y'all saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all ever get wet grandpaing on someone's Milky Wilkies? Maybe that should be the chat and message of the day. What do you think, guys? Have you ever wet grandpa'd on someone's Milky Wilkies? Yes or no? Poll? Mods, can we have a poll, please? You're modded. Yeah, well, we also have titty melons. You want to play with my titty melons? Wait, why does my bot not have the ability to say titty melons? My bot's like, is my bot not in my chat? Why does Jamstown not get to say titty melons? Titty melons. Sorry, Mimi and anyone else. I can't hear you over all the titty melons. What was the question? Sorry? What was the question for the mods? The poll. Have you ever wet grandpa a titty melon? Mimi, do you want to learn how to do this? Type /poll. Have you ever wet grandpa a titty melon? And you can come up with the answers, okay? Do that. So type /poll, but without the things in it, then type, and then it'll launch it, type the title, blah, blah, blah. But if you're you have to go to mod view probably. So if you're on mobile, there'll be like a little thing saying open mod view. And if you're on desktop or whatever, it probably will make you wet grandpa yourself to get in. Sorry, I hope you don't mind wet grandpaing yourself. You did realize that all my mods wet grandpa before they mod, right? Like there's a rule, if you mod for my channel, you have to wet grandpa on the way in and out. I don't care what hole, you just got to groan. You got to groan. Well, I want to make a cat in a train, Mimi, for two reasons. There's a nice guy who's been coming by supporting me named the King of Steam, and he's heard all of my bullshit, and he likes trains. He's an Aussie dude who likes trains. My kind of guy. He's got a particular interest, and he's coming out with it. His name is the King of Steam because he's got steam trains on the mind. He is the king of them. He knows everything about them, right? He's like the Boston of trains. He's gifted to my subs right now, 10 of them. I want to make him a cat emote. That's because all my emotes are cats. And he's like, he loves trains. He loved that he had the hype train conductor thing. He's like, I got a train emote? How? He doesn't even know he doesn't even know what Twitch is. It's so cute. He didn't even know what a hype train emote was. So I want to make him an emote that's like your cat gun. That's yours now. It can't change. Some of my emote slots are permanently locked now. The love heart cat can't go. That one has to stay, right? So we got some of them like that. I think we need sort of, I ideally want to like, so I wanted to ask some people, you're ideally going to get this through the cats. You're like spreading it around community-wise because I know that's what you're good at with the club. And I don't know if it's like, God, Sorry, I haven't misspoken, right? I will find you in the club, won't I? Oh, shit. Go, Mimi. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. And you know, Eva, don't give a fuck about Mimi's birthday. You find her in the club. Everybody's buzzed, and you got a motherfucking hot cat up in your mug. What you gonna do, bitch? I'm not even taking drugs. I'm just fucking lit as fuck. What you gonna do, huh? I'm on the Four Loco. I lied. I'm fucking high as shit. Yeah, we ass like heights. That don't even rhyme because I'm fucking high tonight. I said I'm in the club, bitch. That's right. Now what's this do? Is this all a fucking bunch of World War II? I wonder if that was Kia or naturally occurring. Yeah, I rap all night. Bitch, I fucking wish your pussy was tight, cause I fucking slam it real badly, cause I know I'm a fucking real mad G, and I'm on the fucking streets real glad, see, real glad like a motherfucking rap. He is the kind of guy who fucking wrap it up real tight, like he was running up buffet with 24 hours tight. It's what they gotta do before the fucking bacteria. That's what. Oh, whoa! I was about to tell you all that 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes, bacteria doubles and I was gonna go nerd mode. But instead, I'll fucking kill your ass and take you back to the club and fucking do it with some grass. That's right, I'll spike your drink. I'll fucking make you think about Hypno Bink is the one who fucking told me to go searching hard, and I was like, okay, let me go and see what's down this fucking red brick. Whoa, hey. Oh, break, bro, what the fuck is this fucking material? Why is it so tough? What's the fucking hero? Oh, it's not. Well, this is better. What is this shit? Red terracotta? Terracotta! Terracotta! That's how I make stone, I bet. Yo, instant base, because I need toned. I need to make Kira flower base, and we want to make Kira flower base for so long. Instantly, need stone, need all sorts of shit. All right, let's go. Torches up. Camp up. You find me in the blah. Oh, sorry. Dude, Mimi, can you please tell me, did you see the fart on social media the other day? Holy shit, it was funny. Like, I had this really hard concentrating look on my face, and then I went to fart in the mic, and my ass unplugged by accident, and then I was, like, totally, like, concentrating and looking, and then my fucking ass, like, unplugged the mic, so I had to, like, reach back and fix it, and then I farted, and this, like, strange look of satisfaction crosses my face, which I didn't even plan, and I saw it, I'm like, damn, man, I really do love farts. You know when you see yourself loving something, you're like, the look of pure joy that crosses my face and the concentration going into it? I mean, that is me as a artist, and no one cares about it. Like most of my art, no one cares. It's gone underappreciated. I thought it was gonna blow up, like my ass blew up. Holy shit, my ass blew up that day. I can't tell you guys, something was rotten in my ass that day. Something was brown in Chinatown, if you know what I mean. It was going down. Something was brown in Chinatown. It was fucking going down, and I wish I knew why. That its shit was fucking crazy round, and I don't know. It smelled like it wasn't gonna be like I don't know. It's like, whatever I've been eating isn't healthy. Something about a bacon diet with McDonald's sugar milk isn't good for your ass. Oh, wisdom teeth is cunted, yeah. Honestly, Mimi, fly to Australia, be my wife. I'll take him out with a pair of pliers, and I'll numb you up with a bit of methamphetamine. We'll get it sorted out. Do you have any idea what the fuck this is? It looks crazy. This wouldn't have been something Kia did. This is weird. What is this? What is this? Okay, we gotta set up a little base thing. Why don't we just sleep in here? Fuck it, we'll just sleep in here. It's perfect. We'll just set up a bed in here. It's lovely. It's like a little Lego house. Lego house. I'm sure Kia will know what this is. Kia will be like, oh, that's a whiskey bucket.
You can only
it's
sleep at
perfect
night
for
during
fucking
thunderstorms. You can only sleep at night and
up
during
the
thunderstorms.
beach. And I'll be like, wow. Oh, listen to this part here. This song is so sick. Listen to the second verse though, right? Right. From here. Eminem's talking about his relapse. Dude, we got so much rare shit here, Mimi. Maybe just a nice cold brew. What's a beer? I've been sober a fucking year. That's all I can fucking hear. It's a news. Whew. It's just talking about having one beer. But maybe if I just drink half, I'll be half buzzed for half of the time. Who's the mastermind behind that little rhyme? So like that's kind of an awkward rhyme scheme that a lot of people can't spit it with. So this whole song is like that. It's really good. If you like this kind of funky shit, so I'll just play the whole thing without talking. Imagine that. And I'm gonna smoke one for the nation. And by that I mean I'm going to do everything about I'm just going to drink this coffee, right? Just going to drink coffee. Absolutely nothing more than a coffee. Yo, Mimi, check this out. You want to see a cool visual effect I installed on my stream? Check this out. Ready? Got to activate it first. Ready? Straight up smoking mic. Sometimes I feel so alone. See, people came in and told me this looked terrible. Look, I've got a pixelated shirt. I am Mr. Minecraft. Look. People told me this looks stupid. You know who's stupid? Them. Look, I've got muscles. I've got Minecraft muscles, don't I? You know who's fucking stupid? Everyone. I just stopped and look. Minecraft guns, baby. I just don't know why they doubt hard cast, because I fucking drop raps and I'm harder than a fucking cat. Yeah! Clip that shit! Let them all know! Well, that's an yeah, I know. Now listen to this part here, ready? I was once... Hey. You told me I wasn't supposed to speak, John. Who started speaking? The verse. The verse is what we're listening to, not the cats. Listen, it's about... This is the real 911 call. To set the scene, this is the real call for Eminem lying on the floor of his own house unconscious because he's a drug addict. Now, this is not the fucking schizo down the road, as we would say in Australia. This is one of, if not, the most prolifically successful musicians of all time. Not just rappers, musicians. One of the most Grammy Award-winning musicians of all time, lying almost dead on the floor, as many had before him. And here he is alive to talk about it. So let's hear what it might have been like. As I fall deeper into a drag state, I'm candidate to receive the drug addict trace. It's a dramatic rate. Today to salivate. Can I have a taste? Mmm. Ah. Hmm. Mommy, something's wrong with Dad again. He's acting weird again. I realized again that scared me. Look at Dad again. He didn't hear me. He doesn't Cheetos. God, he like a tear. So he receipt. I just don't know. Mimi, I put you in charge of a project. The project is called Discord Improvement Project. Potential areas of improvement could be channel reorganization, channel improvement, channel content editing, channel content vetting, channel content reduction, channel content consolidation, channels posting style, thread or open discussion. More channels or less channels? What other Discords are out there? Who's doing it best? You come back to me with the 3 best Discords you've seen, and we talk about what they do well, and we steal everything they take. Who allowed John to talk? I can't even get through 3 minutes. We're going to try one more time. We made it 2 minutes this time. We got through the first verse. And I want to hear what you think of this song. I want to hear what you think of the song. I've listened to this song obsessively because I myself took 6 Valium when I meant to take one time when my girlfriend wouldn't stop yelling at me. And she said, "You're too fucking stressed out. Go have a Valium or something." I said, "Okay." And I did. And then she kept yelling at me. I said, "Okay, that's what was better." Took another one, took another one, took another one, took another one, plus like 6 beers. Randomly wandered off, as I do when I get super wasted. When I get super wasted, I go nomad. And I just wandered off into the night, randomly ended up at the casino. Somehow, being a hard cat, talked my way through the security at the front gate. When they asked me how drunk I was, I said, "Not." And they let me in. So I then randomly pulled money out, won $550 in a few minutes, walked out, nearly died because I was passing out on the bridge home, literally on the walk, which I didn't even know where I was walking, or across a bridge where I do know where that bridge is. I remember it now. I remember the feeling of going like that, but being awake and walking. I've never had that happen. That's why I remember it, because I was walking home somehow, autopiloting home. I was sick of being out. I couldn't really think about how to get home other than walking there, because I was too stupid to get on the train or a car or whatever. I was just walking automatically like a zombie, and my respiratory system was so repressed from all the Valium and alcohol in my system that I basically bombarded myself to the point where my heart and my lungs were stopping. But something in me was forcing me to walk while my body was shutting down. And I don't even think that's the only time I died, sort of, because that's happened. There was a few times in the last couple of years where I just woke up on the couch or with my leg through my own wall or something like that, in what I assumed was just me falling asleep. But in retrospect, it was probably like an overdose, because a couple of times I woke up going, and like I had to like walk around the room and splash myself under a shower to like not to get breathing again. I guess I resuscitated myself. Maybe I don't really know, but I basically am surprised I'm alive. So maybe that's why I like this song. So on that basis, because it's my channel, I'm just going to listen to it from start to finish. And this I'm going to try and not say anything the whole thing. I'm just going to think about how I nearly died. And how Eminem nearly died, but we're both still here, and I'm a better rapper than him. So think about that. want to get away from this place, I do. I just don't know. Whoa. Hey, what's up, Coach Daddy? How you doing, G? Yo, listen to Eminem, man. You like your music. You ever get into this song? No worries, man. Hey, man, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it, right? I do it. I'm guilty. Guilty as fucking charged. Guilty as charged. I stopped doing it. You know what I like to do now, man? I like to show up and say something and then leave. Because I was spending about fucking 75% of my waking hours in a Twitch chat room for about 9 months, and I realized I ain't no way to live after a while. I gotta get the fuck out. I love you all too much. I gotta get the fuck out because I was in there every time. And I felt like I was also stopping other people from doing shit, bro, because some people don't talk and someone else talks. And I talk a lot. So what I do now, so I feel comfortable, is I like to just watch, and if I see a chance to say something fucked up, I do. So I like to be like a fucking fart ghost. You never know. You never know when a hard cat's gonna come out and be like, "Meow." And maybe I've been watching you all year. Maybe I just look at what the title of your stream is and I assume what you've done and you think I've watched it, but you can't really tell. Maybe I've got you open right now. Maybe you're not even live anymore. Maybe I knew that and I said that as a test. Maybe this is all a test. Maybe none of it was a test. Maybe it's not even a Matrix. What if it's just all a big fart game? Like one big wet grandpa. What if the Matrix is a lie, and instead of being the Matrix, we are all inside a wet grandpa? Did you think about that? I didn't think so. You know what, dude? You know what I want to say more than any of that? Drop all the shit act and all the rest of this, dude. This is John Hartgrove talking to you. Ernesto, mi amigo. You are a nice dude, but we don't have a lot of common activities. We have a lot of common values. On that basis, so if I'm going to war, I'm taking you with me. but I don't hold it against you. You don't want to be here, bro. That's not an insult to me. That's an interest clash. You were giving away Monster Hunter. I didn't want it. I played Slay the Spire. You tried being kind enough to listen to me. Do you remember the headache? I feel like I could feel the headache I gave you by trying to explain to you how I think about Slay the Spire. Because you and I've met dudes like you my whole life, my friend. We both love smoking weed. But sometimes this happens. Not everyone's the same, dude. Some people think weed smokers are all the same. They're not. You and I do not process the world the same way, dude. We don't. And that's why I like spending time around you too, because you have a different perspective to me. That in itself has value to me, man. And if you say something that I don't agree with, you know what it does? It makes me say, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe Kush is onto something. Let me wait a minute. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe my own pussy ain't gaping. It ain't tight. Oh, what I'm saying is, like, when you tell me, oh, maybe I fucked up on shrooms, I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. No, I'm not. But then I'm like, all right, look, maybe my body is a bit fucked up. I haven't even eaten and drinking properly. Let me sort that out. So I hear it, but you're wrong. But you're right, but you're wrong. But you're right. I know best, but you still know something. So I got to listen to you. But you can't help me. I know that. I don't want you to. That's okay that you want to try too. But, like, I don't want you to feel that stress, bro. It's not on you. You just be yourself helps me. That's why I started viewing your channel. That's why I like you. Because you are someone that I enjoy watching do anything. That's rare, because I'm not interested by much for very long, dude, am I? Have you seen me doing much for very long? Look at me now. Do I look the same as when you saw me last? Because I've been live on Twitch 2,000 hours. I got to switch this shit up. After all that time in chat rooms, guess who I still randomly pop into my chat shout-outs because I still talk about you, dude. Not many cunts on this shithole of a cunt hole actually fucking help anyone do anything. You don't fucking know anything about OBS somehow, even though you've been doing this for years. I just stopped and Buster said stop on purpose. Because you want to connect people with people. You know what I like to do, bro? I like to connect people with people. You know what really pisses me off? When people don't play nice, and it makes me upset. And you were the only one of those people in the room saying, guys, please, this guy's trying to enjoy himself, and you're recommending terrible songs, almost as if you don't want him to enjoy himself. And I can see why you would have checked out of you, dude. I would have checked out of my own channel if I was me. What you're seeing is a rolling explosion of whatever's coming out of my ass. That's why I have these sounds near my bro. And I don't give a fuck if you want to chase Mega Bonk down whatever squirrel hole it is. I've been there. Just because I was there in my 20s, you're there in your 30s. I was there a few years ago. I was there 10 minutes ago. I might be there in 2 fucking minutes. I might say today, I'm not going to. Might time my Mega Bonk? Never. I haven't even thought about it. You know why, what I'm doing now? I'm not thinking about a new game for a year. I don't even know what Mega Bonk is. You know why? I've refused to indulge in it because I'm like, Mega Bonk might be good, it might be bad. It might be the next peak that I love for 100 hours. It might be the next thing I hate. It might be the next thing I rant about, might not be. I'm not going to engage in it from now on. I'm just going to do the things that I want. And I think you're the guy who told me to do that, where you're like, dude, you should just, like, you know, try and find a way to make stuff that's, like, not really has to be there at the time in entertainment. So I guess what I realized I've been doing the whole year is recording all of this shit that could have been made into videos. I'm not really good at sitting down and recording videos, dude. The best shit I've ever done just comes out like this. So I'll probably take something like this and slice it into something. So now whenever I see something I've said was good, I clip it, and then I remember that's a marker in the stream for me to do something with it later. Even if I never go back to it, often that clip becomes the thing. Often the fucking 10 seconds thing is better than the 20-minute video I want to make. It's probably not even as good as the 10-second short. So it's an accidental savant thing I'm doing, that I'm just going live instead of making content. I think a lot of people try to make content and never get there because they spend 2 years on a video that doesn't get it, or they spend 2 weeks on a video and they go, fuck, I can't do that again. I didn't get anything. Look at Paul Unicorn spending all this love and money and effort on videos. He's paid to promote them. He's put his money into. He's been on Spotify. He's bleeding and burning out. I'm live 2,000 hours this year. That's 100 days of the year, dude. You guys don't understand that. Let me put it in context. 365 days of the year. It's not even over yet. I've been live for 100 days. That means for more. So far of the year. So far. So I've spent 1/3 of my life sitting right here talking to you. So I don't know much more than anyone else about this shit, but I do have a marketing degree and 1,000 fucking hours times 2. And I know you've got them kind of clocks on too. That's why I respect you, dude, because anyone who's been through the fucking yards and still gets up Monday to Friday to do this shit has one thing, and it's perseverance. And I don't know what the fuck is your right path in life. And I'm not going to suppose to even have a comment on your choice of what you want to do with your life. That's on you, bro. Because I trust in the fact that you are a dude that I would take into that battlefield because we share the same values. So I don't give a shit if you want to play cup and ball, or I don't give a shit if you want to play, what's the other one? God damn it, hang on. Okay, let's take ourselves back. It's 1992. We see the TV's turned on. Bart's really excited because he's going to get Bone Storm. But Millhouse wants to play with Ball and a Cup. So I don't give a shit if your game is Ball and a Cup, Zelda, Monster Hunter, whatever. Like I said, I couldn't play Zelda before. Maybe now that I've played Minecraft, Zelda makes sense to me. Maybe when we first met, Animal Crossing, you were too embarrassed to tell me you play it. And I'm sorry, unfortunately, quote-unquote exposed for playing it on my stream. If I had any comprehension of what Animal Farm is, for starters, I don't know what the game is. At that time, I had no idea. I did not know there was shame associated with it. I did not know that your personality would find that embarrassing. I think I've accidentally embarrassed you and all of your Latino amigos because I accidentally sometimes shame you. I think shame is a thing for you guys, like it is for a lot of proud men. I think your culture is proud men. Not always, but traditionally. Just like Australians, like there is a fucking set of proud men that you have this concept of what you should and shouldn't do. And if I bring shame into a situation by accident, you would just kind of be real quiet and go away, go fuck, and feel bad. Not necessarily call me out on it as much as you could, because you're like, oh, that's not my place. You're too nice, dude. You're not one of those, like, you're not one of those dudes who's just going to pop off like that. But you would probably go away and process it or something. I'm imagining, but this is just my autistic way of processing the world, right? That's just how I see the world. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking for a minute. I'm going to read everything you said. I just wanted to get all that out of my system. Because, look, dude, we don't often get a chance to talk properly. But the reason I'm trying to, do this shit is because I think it's more important that people see this. And if you want to hang around, that's cool. Because this is the most me I've ever been. And yet today I might be half invisible because that's how I feel. Tomorrow I might not. You don't know. Come back and find out. If you don't like it today, it's okay. I think this looks sick. Look, I've got fucking Minecraft pixel guns. Because I didn't even plan this, but look, the shirt I've got is like a 3/4 baseball shirt. I tucked it up and it's like a Canadian roots shirt. Tatters would like it, see? It's Canadian. Because my Canadian step family sent it to me. So this shirt is part of me too. This shows that I've got a Canadian step family. I'm not Australian as much as you'd think. I am an Australian, but I'm also partly an American and partly Canadian. I'm a fucking multi-country cunt, motherfucker. I have Japanese friends. I have fucking Argentinian friends. And one of them eats ass. Mariano, I know it's you. But look at my Minecraft pixel guns, baby. That's going straight to Tinder. Y'all want to date this? Y'all want to get down with this one? Yeah, you want to feel them biceps, want to feel that? Oh, baby. And the audacity of cunts to come in and say, ew, you should change your camera back to normal. Did you know your camera's normal? I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Streamer. I hate to have to bring to your attention, but your camera's no longer normal. It's hurting my vision. For all those who are bothered by the presentation of my stream, could I kindly invite you to go to one of the other 50,000 live channels which look identical? Alternatively, you can stay while Mr. Shinobi and well, I don't want to say we're gonna get freaky with it. What? Is anyone out there feeling a little bit like a man? Anything like a manly man? Anything like a manly man? Oh, I've been talking the whole time as if you were there, dude. That's the thing. From now on, I don't give a shit if you read me or if I read you. I'll read what you say. If you miss hard cats, you missed it, bro. It's a one-off, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Whatever I said, I didn't even remember it. I hope it was good. Whatever you caught, that was the most important part. Whatever you heard, brother. And the most important part's about to happen right now. Right now, motherfucker. You know why? You know why you came back right now? Because you were that kind of cool cat who walks right back in the party right when it's popping. And then when you turn around and the shit's lame, he's gone. He's gone in the smoke, literally. He's off in the smoking, zone in the parking lot, getting filthy with it. And I hear a zombie chewing on my ass. You know what? I don't give a shit. We're going to pause that motherfucker, and we're going to get with it. We're going to go kick his ass. You know why? Because we mailed. We mailed. Never mind now. That's right. DBDA. Oh. Double vagina. Double anal, y'all ball, man, one hole, or two who knows to go. Oh! No! That's right, it's a cry for glory! Oh. The context is we've just left the base and we're wandering off. We found a random ass area of Kush. It's got bricks and terracotta and random shit that looks like carpet. I don't know what I am doing, but I hear a zombie and we gonna fucking kick some ass because we meow! Now Minecraft down! Now I'm Minecraft down! Now I am Minecraft down! Manly man, I'm Minecraft down! Manly fucking man, Minecraft down! God damn! Fuck yeah! Clip that shit! Clip that shit! Clip that shit! Push, motherfucker, this shit is lit! Live it, motherfucker, live it, live it, live it, live it! Live it, motherfucker, we gonna take it, live 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 it, hard cat stay livid! No, it's not! Well, actually, maybe. Yeah! No, it's probably the titties! Come on, sing it with me! Manly, manly, man!